Puts the Cougars back on top, 42-41. Well, if you fans are watching the Cougars for the first time, you probably heard a lot about their fast break. They haven't had many fast breaks tonight. And that credit Oakland with playing good defense and not allowing that quick outlet pass.
They mirror the Cougars in quite a few ways.
Williams with that last bucket for Oakland. Matt Lehman gives good fake, goes up from the free throw line, scores it. 16 for Matt Lehman out of Centerville High School. Chuck Lewis out of Kalamazoo Central, Ed Finch from Kalamazoo Christian, Andre Bolden from Grand Rapids Creston, and Scott Furman from Michigan Center. And I guess we've got a foul on Scott Furman, I think. $17:09 remain in the second half.
First foul. He's picked up a few fouls. A good rebounder does. As the game goes on, they're going to get a few, but Scott's got no foul trouble tonight.
Lob pass into Williams, and he blows an easy one. Scott Furman with the rebound, stolen by Anderson. Williams gets it back, misses another one. Ed Finch unloads to Matt Lehman. Andre's open at the corner. That was a good pass to Scott Furman, and he puts it in the bucket.
Well, Dave, this shooting has been a little uncharacteristic of Kalamazoo Valley tonight, and I think that both teams are tired.
Yeah.
A good defense, good quickness on both sides.
Well, fans, I was kidding a little bit. That was an air ball by Matt Lehman. Scott Furman in the right spot at the right time, picked it off, got the easy bucket. Andre Bolden gets his second foul. 16:30 remain. Cougars up by 3 now, 46-43. Sherrill with the ball, looks inside, puts it back out to Butler. Williams in close, stripped by Matt Lehman. Wanted to throw long, thought better of it. Now Chuck Lewis with the ball, showing how quick he is. In the Ed Finch, no good. Well, I think you're seeing a little fatigue along with that quickness. Ed Finch must have made 6 or 7 of those, just like that last week at the state tournament. But
yeah, he'll make those all day.
I know he's a little upset with himself for missing that close one, but he's only human, folks. 46-43. Ball goes off of Butler's foot, picked up by Matt Lehman. Scott Furman out on top. Bolden with the ball. Into Ed Finch. He gets some contact from Holt. And let's see how many fouls that is on Gary.
Now, I don't think that he's particularly foul prone, but the last 2 games he's had with Kalamazoo Valley, last year and this year, he fouled out of both games.
Well, that's only his first foul of the night, so he's in pretty good shape. Matt Lehman gets it out to Chuck Lewis. Quick pass to Ed Finch. 3-point range, a little short. Ball swatted away by the Cougars, and that will go out to Oakland underneath their own bucket. 15:27 remain. We've gone 4.5 minutes, and the Cougars have only scored 5 points. Fortunately, Oakland has only scored 2.
Yep.
Excuse me, 4. 40-39 was our halftime score. 46-43 is what the score is now. Reggie Anderson, Butler, 3-point range. He burned it. That ties it up at 46 apiece. Smith anticipated that pass. He's got a breakaway. Doesn't get it. Anderson has a tip. He's got it. Oakland in the lead, 48-46.
We're seeing a few turnovers that we haven't seen all year.
Yep. $14:34 remain in the ball game. Matt Lehman gets an open lane. And he's pushed there by number 20, Reggie Anderson. Chuck Lewis goes out for a rest at the 14:28 mark. Ed Finch checked closely. Matt Lehman with the shot. Doesn't get it. Long rebound. Picked up by Andre Bolden, and that's going to work against us as Sherrill goes in for that layup. Showed some good agility on that shot. Cougars down by 4, 46-50.
Yeah,
14:02 remain. Matt Lehman open from 16. He's got it. Matt Lehman with his 18th point cuts that lead to 2. Again, the Cougars were in a battle for their lives last night with the Lansing Stars. They went into overtime before finally prevailing.
Oakland's coach, Coach Reed, said he wished they'd had a couple more overtimes. He knows that's going to cost them tonight, that they're going to be extra tired.
J.R. Cougar battling for that rebound, and it goes off his fingers, and that will be out to Oakland. 50-48 is their score with 13:27 remaining in the ball game. Butler out on top, checked closely by Kruger, now starts a drive. Gee, I didn't see much contact there, Gordon.
Yeah, J.R. was a little sheepish about that. I don't know if he was unhappy with himself or the call.
Butler will have 2 at the line. Have a good crowd here tonight to root the Cougars to a regional championship.
Butler's a 68% free throw shooter.
Well, he gets that second one, puts the Raiders up by 3, 51-48. J.R. Kruger on the drive, puts it up with the left hand, doesn't get it. Good move. Now the Raiders have a break. Holt puts up a shot. No good. Rebound Smith. He's got it. And the Cougars find themselves down by 5. Andre from the corner. In and out. Rebound Butler, and he's fouled by Scott Furman. Cougars are a little flat right now, Gordon.
Yeah, Dave, one of the things that we're having problems with in the second half being tired is shot selection here. It hasn't been bad. Nobody's taken any atrocious shots, but it hasn't been real good here either.
Well, they've only scored 8 points here in the second half.
Oakland is calling for a matchup again on that on defense.
12:53 remain in this regional final. Cougars down by 5. Oakland has control of the ball. Dunkel, Andre, and Lewis back into the game for the Cougars. Quick pass underneath to Williams. He's fouled by Ed Finch. Williams will go to the line for 2.
That was a nice pass inside.
Yes, very nice. That's Ed's second foul. Right about this time is when Ed and Scott Furman usually go for a rest. But strategy may be different tonight, Gordon. Cougars down by 6, 54-48.
The Cougars didn't get their customary rest last night either, so.
Chuck Lewis into the game. All season long, whenever we've needed a bucket, Chuck Lewis has come through for us. Tim Dunkel goes in for the drive, doesn't get it, rolls off the rim. Fine effort, but no credit for it. Holt, the other end, and Cougars are down by 9, and we're going to have a timeout with 12:09 remaining. Cougars down by 9, 57-48.
You gonna let them have it or what? All right, now listen, we're gonna change. I don't like what I see out there now. We're gonna change our thinking. You're gonna have to reach down in deeper than you've ever reached before. We're gonna play Piranha full court, diamond half, and we're gonna play 2-2-1 after free throw made. Okay, you gotta take the action to them now. We're standing back and letting it happen to us. We gotta turn it around and take it to them. You all right, Ed?
Yeah.
You gotta be fresh. You gotta dig. You gotta dig, Scott, as hard as you can possibly dig. You gotta make that press work now. You're fresh, play good position. Okay, don't get beat out there. And Piranha full, diamond half, and stay down low, Gary, and get it done. Okay.
Right.
On offense, create some offense with your defense. Keep the people moving at this end of the floor and believe. Let's go now. Let's go. Go. Come on. Let's go.
We haven't seen the Cougar press as much as we have in other games this year due to the stretch of games, having to play 3 in a row, and also Oakland's quickness can make you pay. But we're going to start seeing it now.
Well, if you notice, Gordon, Oakland has not substituted very much here in the second half either.
Yeah, it's just a matter of necessity for the Cougars. They're 9 down here, and they can't get any further down.
Well, the Cougars have never been in a regional final before. Chuck Lewis doesn't get that shot. Oakland has the ball.
Again, that was not an ideal shot to take there.
Yeah, he kind of forced that one.
Yep.
He got trouble getting the ball in, and oh, that was a shaky handoff.
Oakland knows what to do when they get that ball at the end of a fast break.
Yep.
Anyway, that first game, early in the game, they made the Cougars pay.
Chuck Lewis, Tim Dunkel, three-point range, he's got it!
That's a good shot for Tim Dunkel. He's fresh off the bench, and
well, I tell you, Gordon, 11:42 left to go. Cougars down by 9. Tim Dunkel just got us back in the game with a three-point shot.
Butler tries to, he wanted that three-pointer.
He showed
there.
good poise. Poor shot by Holt, but rebound Smith, and we got a foul on Ed Finch. And he doesn't like that call. 57-51, Cougars down by 6. But a big bucket, a big three-pointer by Tim Dunkel. Just may have helped them turn the corner here.
Yeah. And I think Holt wants that ball.
Well, Ed Finch is going to get a rest now. Bob Smith comes in. Ed's been held to 10 points here in the regional final, and he had some trouble last night with some leg cramps, and that could be bothering him a little bit tonight, Gordon.
Yeah.
However, Oakland has been very aware of Ed all the time, and they have not let him take a deep breath without helping him a little bit.
Yeah, they're on him like a second jersey.
11:18 remain in this game, 58-51. Cougars, Gary Andre, 3 points! Oh, Gary Andre with his biggest three-pointer of the season right there. Oh, no!
I thought it might have been a foul, but I didn't just see it in an out-of-bounds play.
I didn't see the ball go off any Cougars. Cougars down by 4, 58-54 with 11:04 remaining.
Cougars in that zone.
Sherrill puts it in for Oakland. Brings that lead back to 6, 60-54. Cougars have used that three-point play very effectively all year long. Bob Smith has it in close, does a finger roll, doesn't get it. Williams with the rebound. Butler puts it up quick to Smith. Ooh. Chuck Lewis tries for the steal, and he's called for a foul, and that's going to put Oakland at the line.
They're into the 1-and-1 pretty early in this game. 10:36 to go.
61-54. Oakland up by 7. 10:36 remain. Oh, very deliberate free throw shooter there, Gordon. A little unorthodox, but very successful at that.
You got the job
time,
done.
yeah. Chuck Lewis puts it off to Gary Andre. Gives a pass into Bob Smith, has a little trouble handling the ball. Tim Dunkel forces it up from the side, no good. Rebound Williams. Butler's out quick, gives a pass to Smith. Bob Smith rejects that shot, but we get a foul on Chuck Lewis. Cougars down by 8, 62-54 with 10-11. Andre Bolden checks back into the game after about a 3-minute rest. And Ed Finch is going to come back in after about just a minute on the bench. Scott Furman comes out of the game.
The Oakland bench wanted goaltending there on Bob Smith's block, and but the referee's going to give him 2 shots here.
Yeah, I think Smith still had the ball, and Bob was flying through the air. See, the odd thing, Gordon, he doesn't look up for the basket till the very last second. To my mind, a good free throw shooter, you want to watch that rim the whole time you got the ball and concentrate, but whatever's successful, it's probably as many different free throw style shooters as there are players. Cougars down by 9 again, 63-54. Reggie Anderson checks back into the game for Smith. Chuck Lewis with the ball. 3-point range, it's short. Ed Finch with the rebound. Stripped away by Butler. Looked like there was some contact. Butler goes from 15, no good. Rebound, Williams is good. Cougars down by 11. Ed Finch from 3-point range, doesn't get it. Williams with the rebound. Excuse me, Sherrill with the rebound, and Anderson with the ball. Butler from 3-point range, over the bank board, and out to the Cougars. I was going to say, if they scored there, Gordon, I think there'd have been another timeout.
Yeah.
We need to get something going with 9:25 remaining. Chuck Lewis from 15 feet, off the glass, he's got it.
Good shot by Chuck Lewis.
Cuts that lead to 9. Oh, yeah! We got a turnover. Sherrill lost control of that ball. Checked closely by Bob Smith.
Everybody's tired here. Makes the shot selection more important. If you're tired, that shot isn't quite as crisp. You got to take an even better one than you normally do.
Bowie checks back in for the Raiders. Chuck Lewis with the ball. I think he wants to keep a fresh person on Lewis right now because Chuck's been the heart and soul of our offense lots of times at this point of the game.
Williams with another rebound.
Ed Finch, but Ed was a little long with that shot.
Cougars on a little cold spell here.
Sherrill in close. He's got it.
Nice pickup by Scott Furman. It didn't pay off there, but it was still good hustle.
Ed Finch, a little short. And we get a foul underneath on Anderson. Matt Lehman comes in after an extended rest. Cougars are down by 11. That's only the 5th team foul on Oakland. And this probably has to be their most severe challenge of the season, Gordon. Down by 11 with 8:30 remaining.
Yep.
This Oakland team is a very polished team.
We've seen them come back in all kinds of circumstances, but they've been competitive in every game, Dave. They've not had to come back from 25 points ever.
Well, Matt Lehman, that's a start.
Oakland is a tough team.
67-58. Cougars down by 9. Sherrill on a break. Williams takes it out of there, and they're going to
he's tired too. He just barely got into the backcourt 5 seconds after the ball was down here.
Sherrill takes a shot under pressure, and he nails it. Ouch, that hurt. 69-58. Cougars down by 11 again. Chuck Lewis for about 25. He's got it! Cougars pressing. Butler with the ball. Cougars down by 8.
Crowd starting up a cheer. They know what the Cougars need.
Oh, I thought he shuffled his feet. Butler with the ball. Williams. Bowie. Bowie forces it into Sherrill. Good defense by Matt Lehman. He goes out. I think it's going. Oh, I don't know, Gordon. I wanted that one.
Yeah. Sherrill threw up a prayer there, and it didn't go in. Good break for the Raiders.
Holt back into the game now for Oakland, and Smith. Williams going to try it from 3. Doesn't get it, but Holt is right there for a beautiful tip-in. Cougars down by 10 with 7:03 remaining. Quick pass to Scott Furman. It's blocked by Holt. He's fouled. Scott Furman at the line for 2. That's only Holt's second foul. Exactly 7 minutes remain. Cougars down by 10.
Strong move by Scott Furman there.
Well, Scott didn't like that first one. Too hard with that second one, ripped off by Williams.
Matt Lehman made a nice effort going after that rebound.
Butler with the ball. Cougars down by 10. 6:50 remain. Smith with it. He forces up a 15-footer in and out. Rebound Chuck Lewis out to Andre. Smith with good hustle steals that pass. Butler stripped by Andre Bolden. Oh, then it goes off a knee. Butler puts the Cougars down by 12. Chuck Lewis going to try a three-pointer. No good. Rebound Smith. Gordon, I don't know.
Sounds like I'm second guessing, but that one had to go in to be a good shot.
Yeah.
There were no Cougars on the boards there for Chuck Lewis's shot.
Well, we got a steal. Quick pass to Andre Bolden. He's going the distance. That cuts it in to a 10-point ball game, 73-63. But I don't know.
You got to pick up the tempo on that press, Dave. It's easier said than done. Again, easy to say from the last row of the stands that they're going to have to put more pressure on.
Holt puts it up quickly. Smith gets a rebound.
Cougars provided all kinds of thrills this year.
I'm a little surprised with Oakland's shot selection here, Gordon. They put up a couple shots in a hurry. Andre Bolden working hard.
Good hustle. He runs that ball down.
I think he held a little bit, got away with one. Ed Finch, three-point range. No good off the rim. Cougars a little cold right now.
Yeah, Ed's missed a couple three-pointers.
And we've got timeout. Oakland with Cougars in a hole, 75-63 with 5:19 remaining.
You're going to stay in at 3. Bob Brown, you're going at 4. At 5, I mean, and you're going at 4. Let's go. 11 right there. All right. Now, give him your men. There's 4 new people in. Give him your men. You got Chuck? 11. Okay, you got your men? 40. It's full court piranha now, all over the floor, and it's half court diamond. Okay, we have to create action. We cannot stay back and wait. We create action, we get the bucket, we get it right on them quick. There's no lapses. Take charging fouls down at the other end. They're going to try to milk the ball, so you're going to be in Piranha defense all the time. Piranha full all the time, because you're going to have to challenge passes. They want to milk the ball. Be smart, Rob, and take the charging foul when they try to turn the corners and come in there. Same thing with you, Bob. Read what they're trying to do, because they'll still try to play for layups. But they want to use the clock now, and we have to put great pressure on them. And believe in yourselves. You are much fresher than they are. They've been playing 4 nights, man. Now let's get those fresh legs going. Let's go. Let's go.
Coach Schultz says we got fresh legs. Now, Oakland called that timeout. They needed to call it to start milking some time off the clock. You pointed out, Dave, they were not taking good shots. I'm sure Coach Reed is telling them we don't need to score that much right now. We need the clock's their friend. And Coach Schultz, we've got some players in for the first time tonight. 3 of them, Fred Cunningham, Dave Masnari, and Rob Brown. They haven't seen any action. They're in because they're fresh.
Well, our backs are to the wall. It's kind of a gamble right now, but we've just got to take it. I think the coach made a wise decision, giving the guys a rest for about a minute to go one last surge.
We've got to take the charge if they get down close, too, because hopefully we'll get the ball, but if we don't, stopping the clock won't be all bad.
Well, Oakland is milking that clock a little bit. Butler puts up a shot. Williams comes off with it. Masnari hassling him a little bit, and now Holt has the ball. Yeah, Oakland should take that 45 seconds. But they get it into Shrell. Good work by Rob Brown, but then throws away, and we got a jam on the other end. Oh, boy, we needed that, Gordon. Cougars down by 14. We've got to put it up in a hurry. Matt Lehman gets an open lane to the bucket, scores it quickly. And we've got a mistake on the other end, and that's why Oakland is where they are today. They take advantage of every opportunity.
We can't trade baskets here.
Fred Cunningham from 3-point range is partially blocked, and we got another break on the other end. Holt gives it back to Williams, puts it over the rim, and we're in a big hole. Cougars have to score in a hurry. There's 3:55 remain. They're down by 16, 81-65 in the regional final. They've had so many exciting wins this year. Right now, that was a silly foul there. Puts the Cougars on the line with a 1-on-1 opportunity. Stops the clock. I think he's going to give the regulars about another 30 seconds, and then they got to come in and go with all they're worth, Gordon.
Yeah.
But again, we've had so many highlights in this season. It's been marked by comebacks and second half play that has been unequaled in Cougar history. We've got the all-time leading assist maker in